Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, everyone. My name is Belia Silvera, and in this occasion, I would like to present about ensuring monetary stability in era of fiat fragility. So let's move on to the first slide. So in the first slide, we'll be discussing about the inherent fragility of the modern fiat system. As you can see on the slide, that shows us the condition of economic during the 100 year past, starting from 1997. It's about the Asian crisis, and then continue with the 2008. It's about financial crisis, and continue with 2022. It's about Russia-Ukraine conflict. So these three conditions related to the theory. The first theory is about the Fisher equation. The formula is MV equal to PT, which means when money supply outpaces real growth, the scale violently tips into inflation. So the next theory is about the Graham laws. It's about the bad money drives out good when white degrades. Population historically hoard intrinsic asset and also stripping the market of real value. So the last one is the catalyst. Modern financial system really on white backed by government's decree rather than physical commodities. Geopolitical crisis expose this lack of an intrinsic anchor. So let's move on to the second slide. It's about the gold dinar as an immovable financial anchor. With the standard, Presley is 4.25 grams of 222 karat gold. It's based on the price is based on the karat gold. In Indonesia we have 17, we also have 22, and we also have 24. So the price is consists of the karat of the gold. Next, about the universal consistency, a standard established during the era of Prophet Muhammad, maintaining identical value across vast classical empires from Iraq to Saudi Arabia. And then gold, we call it zero inflation, which means the dinar has effectively experienced zero inflation since its inception. Its value is intrinsic, derived from its physical properties rather than political decree, and preventing manipulations. So let's continue to the third slide. It's about the three pillars of Islamic monetary ethics. This consists of the macroeconomic stability. Start from the first pillar is intrinsic value. We call it like Qawam al-Amwal. Money must hold real, inherent worth, acting as a true store of value rather than a symbolic debt instrument. One to the second pillar is anti-speculation or gharar. And then the third one is the pillar about the anti-usury or riba, which means by rejecting artificial interest, the system enforces equitable risk sharing and fair wealth distribution. So let's move on to the fourth slide. We'll be discussing about the physical limitation of the classical gold standard. Here we have the first one is about the friction of weight. This also discuss about the physical gold is too heavy and immobile for high frequency and cross-border modern trade. So the $1 trillion transaction become logistically impossible. Move on to the second one is about high production costs, which means minting physical coin is expensive. Producing physical dinar coins at a minus 3.5% markup purely on productions rather than actual investment value. So the last one is about macroeconomic deficits. Tying an economy strictly to a physical gold standard forces governments to bear payment deficits, monopolizing power in gold-rich nation. So there are the discussion from the slide first. So move on to the fifth slide. It's discuss about governing digital gold via AAOIFI Sharia Standard number 57. So here there are several points will be discussed. First is spot execution. Gold must be traded on a spot, hand-to-hand basis, and strictly forbidding forward or future contracts. The second one is joint ownership, permissible through undivided beneficial interest in heavily audited trusts. And the third one is constructive possession. Gold can be owned on physical or constructive basis, legally allowing for accurate digital representation. And move on to the fourth one is T plus O settlement is allocation requires instantaneous T plus O settlement or specific certificate or exact bar ownership. And the last one is full allocation. Full allocation when the gold must be fully allocated to the specific buyer, not people or held as a fractional resource. So move on to the next slide. Will we discuss about the compliance pipeline from raw asset to digital tokens. As you can see in the slides, start from input or raw investment gold, mean finances 995 LBMA good delivery, and continue with the physical auditing of Valve 1 verified wages and secure in depository. And then the next is token and physical bar share hard coded matching serial number. Like for example, as you can see in the gold one in the screen, and then serialization token and physical bar share a hard coded matching serial number. And then the last one is output or spot issuance no garar. So it means result is in fully allocated Sharia compliant gold-backed token via constructive possession. So let's discuss about the geopolitical stress test, volatility versus safe haven under the fire. Here we have several points. Start from the event, February 24, 2022. The onset of the Russia-Ukraine conflict triggered immediate global economic panic, and the reality check within 24 hours, Bitcoin fell by 7.26%. The digital gold myth failed under the true market panic. And the third one is the scientific model. Researchers utilize the GARCH or generalized autoregressive conditional heteroscedasticity model to track volatility transformation during the crisis. That's the whole point from the geopolitical stress test. And then let's jump to the monetary evolution matrix. As you can see on the table in the white screen is discuss about the fiat money. It doesn't have the intrinsic value and inflation resistant. That's its height in transport and liquidity. So for the physical gold and dinar, it have the absolute intrinsic value and high inflation resistance, and perfect Sharia compliance and high geopolitical resilience. So the third one is gold-backed crypto. 5 point that supported like absolute intrinsic value, high inflation resistance, supremacist instantaneous transport and liquidity, perfect via AAOIFI numbers 57 Sharia compliance, and the last one is high empirically proven the geopolitical resilience. Here we go to the sustainable engine for the global economy. First one will be discussed about the synergizing with ZSWAP, a stable currency surpluses zakat, infaq, sedekah, and wakaf institution when charitable wealth doesn't degrade via inflation. Systemic poverty reduction becomes mathematically achievable. And move on to the suppressing inflation by ensuring transition to a finite intrinsic asset. Purchasing power is preserved across generations, permanently protecting the working class. And then the third one is real sector investment, eliminating speculative fiat loops and interest or riba versus capital back into tangible, productive industries and entrepreneurial ventures. That's all from me. Thank you for your attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.